Imagine waking up before dawn to a chorus so loud it fills the sky, long before humans even open their eyes. Birds don't just sing at random. They sing most powerfully in the early morning, creating what scientists call the dawn chorus. But why risk making so much noise when predators are still lurking in the shadows? Why waste energy on singing instead of searching for food? This isn't just background music for our mornings. It's a battle cry. A love song and a survival strategy all rolled into one. The reason behind it may surprise you more than anything else about bird behavior. The early morning is one of the most dangerous times for birds. It's dim, predators are still active, and finding food is nearly impossible before the sun rises. Yet instead of hiding, many species choose this moment to make themselves heard. Their voices travel further in the still morning air, carrying messages across forests, fields, and cities. But each note is risky to loud, and they reveal their location to predators. Too soft, and they risk being ignored by rivals and potential mates. It's a razor-thin balance between survival and song. So, what are they really saying when they sing? In most cases, birds sing to mark their territory and to impress potential mates. A male's song is his advertisement, proof of his strength and health. The louder, clearer, and more complex the tune, the better his chances of attracting a partner. But in this high-stakes competition, one wrong note can mean losing both territory and mate to a rival. In the world of birds, silence is defeat, but singing can be just as dangerous. Timing plays a huge role in this ritual. By singing in the morning, birds send a powerful message. I survived the night. This announcement is crucial. It tells rivals that their territory is still defended, and tells females that they are strong enough to endure darkness and danger. But imagine the risk. One weak or faltering song could invite challengers. In a world where dominance means survival, the dawn chorus is both declaration and test. The morning also gives birds the best acoustic advantage. Cool air is dense, and sound travels farther at dawn. During the day, wind, heat, and human activity distort songs, but in the quiet of morning, voices stretch for miles. This is when a single bird can be heard by dozens of others. But this reach cuts both ways. It draws mates, but it also draws predators. Singing early is like lighting a signal fire in the dark. Helpful if you want attention. Deadly if the wrong listener is nearby. Birdsong isn't random chatter, it's complex communication. Some species have simple calls, while others, like nightingales and mockingbirds, produce elaborate symphonies with dozens of variations. The complexity of the song often reflects intelligence and health. Females don't just hear notes, they judge skill, stamina, and even genetic strength through song. But imagine the pressure: miss a beat, sing off rhythm, or fail to project, and the competition swoops in. Every song is an audition for survival. Not every bird sings in the morning, but those that do often dominate their ecosystems. Blackbirds, thrushes, and sparrows are famous for their dawn chorus. By establishing themselves early, they set the tone for the day. It's like claiming the stage before others can. But late risers risk losing territory and mates before the day even begins. In the world of birds, the early singer doesn't just catch the worm, they catch the future. Another reason for morning song is energy management. At dawn, bird stomachs are empty and food is scarce. They can't forage effectively until light spreads. So instead of wasting energy, searching blindly, they use this downtime to sing. It's multitasking at its finest, stressing their bodies while strengthening their social standing. But hunger makes them weaker. The longer they sing without food, the more vulnerable they become. It's a dangerous trade-off between energy and opportunity. Singing isn't just about impressing mates, it's also about keeping rivals away. A strong dawn chorus is a warning to others not to invade. In this way, birds save energy by avoiding physical fights. But if their song isn't convincing, rivals will test them, leading to brutal battles over territory. For many species, the first song at dawn is the first line of defense, the vocal fence protecting their space. And every day, that fence must be rebuilt. Some species even synchronize their songs with neighbors. This creates a rolling wave of sound across entire landscapes. To us, it's beautiful. To them, it's strategy. By coordinating, they confuse predators and reinforce their collective presence. But coordination isn't perfect. Mistiming can expose weaknesses, making one bird the target. Harmony can protect, but it can also betray. Birdsong also strengthens memory and identity. Each bird has a unique pattern, a vocal fingerprint that allows recognition. In dense forests where vision is limited, these songs help individuals locate mates and family members. But this recognition system is fragile. A weak or sick bird may lose the clarity of its song, making it unrecognizable to its group. In a world built on voice, silence means invisibility. For migratory birds, morning songs serve an additional purpose. They help travelers find their way, reinforcing memory of routes and locations. Birds returning to breeding grounds often sing loudly at dawn to re-establish ownership after months away. But for first-time migrants, songs are both map and invitation. Without strong morning calls, they risk being lost in an unfamiliar world, when without territory, survival is nearly impossible. Some birds even mimic other species to expand their vocal range. Starlings, for example, weave the songs of other birds into their own repertoire. This trick impresses mates by showcasing intelligence and adaptability, but mimicry comes with risks. If a predator confuses a song for prey, it may attack. Playing with sound is clever, but also deadly. The competition doesn't stop once the sun rises. Throughout the day, birds continue to sing, but the intensity fades. By then, territories are established, and the primary purpose of morning songs has been fulfilled. But challenges can still arise, forcing birds to defend their claims with midday or evening calls. Morning, however, remains the peak of daily concert where survival depends on being heard. Interestingly, not all birds rely on song. Some species use visual displays or dances instead. But for songbirds, their voices are everything. In fact, their survival strategies are so tied to sound that losing their ability to sing can mean death. Injuries, illness, or aging voices all weaken their standing. In a world where reputation is sung, silence is surrender. Climate change and urbanization now threaten this ancient ritual. Artificial lights confuse birds, causing them to sing earlier than normal. Noise pollution forces them to sing louder and at different times to be heard over human activity. These changes don't just shift routines, they disrupt mating and survival patterns that have existed for millennia. The dawn chorus is more fragile than it seems. Birdsong also influences entire ecosystems. By establishing territories early, birds control insect populations, protect nesting areas, and balance food chains. If morning songs were silenced, the ripple effects would be enormous. Predators, prey, and even plants that rely on birds for seed dispersal would be thrown into chaos. The chorus is more than music, it's the heartbeat of ecosystems. The beauty of birds singing in the morning often hides the brutality behind it. Each note is a contest, each song a gamble, each dawn a battlefield of sound. What sounds like harmony to us is actually competition, survival, and dominance. And every day, the stakes are reset. For birds, singing isn't optional, it's life or death. Even so, there's wonder in the dawn chorus. It connects birds across landscapes and species, linking them through sound in ways we're only beginning to understand. Their voices rise with the sun, not just to greet the day, but to shape it. And in their music, we hear the echoes of resilience, strategy, and instinct. What we enjoy as beauty is for them the most serious business of survival. So why do birds sing in the morning? Because that's when their voices carry the farthest, when survival stakes are highest, and when opportunities are greatest. It's not just a routine, it's a daily performance that determines territory, attraction, and survival. Each song is proof of strength, endurance, and life after the night. And as the sun rises, the world listens to a chorus that is equal parts beauty and battle. A reminder that even in the quietest hours, nature never stops fighting to be heard.